This is a California crisis, affordability of housing. We're not just talking about affordable housing for those less fortunate and those working families, but we're talking about our police officers, our firefighters, our nurses. You know, these are folks that are getting priced out.
It's statewide, and people think about it as a coastal community issue, but it really is present everywhere in California, from the Central Valley, Sacramento area, the Inland Empire. Even way up north, we see significant challenges where families are paying a lot more than 30% of their income on rents, and it's a major challenge.
Not having adequate housing creates worse health conditions for people that are living there and cost to our community. The education community, not having adequate housing produces worse educational outcomes. And so building those kinds of coalitions of people that understand the need for housing.
From a competitive perspective, the high housing affordability makes it difficult for employers. And so they view the workforce differently, and we're going to wind up being less attractive. It becomes a competitive challenge that we have to figure out how to address.
It's easy to ask the question, do you think Washington, D.C. is going to solve this problem for us? Do you think Sacramento is going to solve this problem for us? And ultimately, local government has the tools to solve the problem. The question is often, do they have the will? Do they have the political will to use the tools they have to make sure that there is housing being produced that's necessary for people that work there, for people that live there?
But we all know that elected officials can't solve this issue alone at the local level. We need the faith-based community, we need nonprofit organizations, we need developers all to come together.
Look, this is a multifaceted problem, and we have to deal with it from a multifaceted, collaborative way. One entity or one organization, whether it's government, the private sector, or the nonprofit sector, is not going to be able to solve this problem. So we need all hands on deck here, and we do need the collaboration of all these three sectors to come together to address these issues.
One of the questions that people usually resonate with is, where are your children going to live? Or more importantly, where are your grandchildren going to live? And so just getting people to think about that is hopefully going to move the bar a little bit.
But the time really is now. I mean, if 30-year-olds are, can't get housing, then they're at the right age to start organizing.
And I believe that at the local level, we can solve the problems. We just need to come together to solve it, because not one city is going to be able to solve this problem, so we can't look at it as jurisdiction to jurisdiction. We have to look at it from a regional perspective.
If they can go back with a new tool that they can use, whether it's a specific plan or some kind of an infrastructure bond, or what are the tools that are available to local government that can help provide certainty for the development process for the production of housing that people can afford.